turning out in such large numbers to our first Hope 21 meeting. You have chosen, we have chosen you, your village, to have our first meeting for Hope 21. Brothers and sisters, we are celebrating our 21st anniversary as a party. And we must say thank God for bringing the United Workers' Party in existence in Dominica. Because the United Workers' Party has changed the lives of the people of Dominica. You recall in 1988 when we started in Londonderry, and we continued that mission, and we became the main opposition in the 1990 election. And by 1995, we came into government, and this was the best government Dominica has ever seen. Because the farmers in Delice, the farmers in Dominica were happy. You had one of the best ministers of education, brothers and sisters, on the run green. The man is clean, the man is transparent, and the man is the true representative of the people of the Delice constituency. And so, brothers and sisters, the United Workers' Party performed. But they said, don't worry about performance, we must take them out by any cost. And the Labour Party to remove us out of office. But it was for the worst. It was for the worst of the people. Your lives have been worse now than it was under the United Workers' Party. I recall, brothers and sisters, the hard-working farmers in this constituency. Your plantains, you had markets for your plantains all over the world. Your dashings were being exported. I was the Minister of Marketing, and we ensured that the farmers had the produce sold. And the people of Delice and the people of Dominica, they were not looking for handouts. They were working hard by the sweat of their brow, and they were sending their children to school. They were building their houses. They were not begging anybody for galvanize. They could build nice block houses. And brothers and sisters, the people were happy. But the miracle came for the worst when the Labour Party came in office. The agricultural sector is not in existence anymore. They have killed the agricultural sector. There are no markets for your plantains. A farmer told me tonight that the plantains are ripening on the tree and they are feeding the birds. Brothers and sisters, I want to tell you that the United Workers' Party will return. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive, because there are better days for you under the United Workers' Party. And that government will be led by your parliamentary representative, Honorable Ron Green, the first Prime Minister for the Southeastern District. The first Prime Minister. We have Prime Ministers from Roseau, from Portsmouth, from Mariga. We have Prime Ministers from Granby. Next election is your turn. And if we had returned to office, the people of the Southeastern District would have their own secondary school also. But this Labour Party, they could not do the work, they could not perform. And as a result, brothers and sisters, our economy has gone down. And they are now giving handouts to people. But a country cannot develop on a basis of handouts. A country can only develop on the basis of hard work. Hard work, brothers and sisters. We are wise people. They said that the wise people came from the east, and the wise people are right here. And you cannot fool the people all the time. You can fool them only sometimes. And so, brothers and sisters, the Labour Party cannot fool us any longer. They cannot fool us any longer. When we talk about representation, I will give you one example. It was Brother Ron Green who took the case of the students and the parents of the Southeastern District to Parliament, and Brother Brown. And they said that it was unfair. Because of the high cost of transportation, it was unfair to the parents, because it was unaffordable. They could not afford to pay the high cost of transportation for students to attend school in Roseau. And he asked the government to interfere, to come in and assist the parents and the students for the different areas. That was representation from Brother Ron Green. That was representation from Brother Brown. Those who listen to Parliament can attest to that. So, brothers and sisters, I want to tell you that the journey continues. We are on a journey together. We are on a mission together. And the mission is to ensure that the United Workers' Party returns to bring a better living for the people. No more bubble. No more bubble, brothers and sisters. We are clean and green. Ron Green is one of the cleanest. He's the best minister and representative. Brothers and sisters, when we say clean, we mean the end of bubble. And it's very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate when we talk about bubble in this government that the senator from the valley is implicated with his brother. And I call on the senator. I call on Dr. McIntyre to clear his name, because we in the valley, we are not associated with any bubble. Henry George, he was a minister of government and he's not associated with bubble. I was in government as a minister, I was not associated with bubble. So I call on him to clear his name, before an investigation. Because the Prime Minister indicated that he had written to him and he gave him the assurance that he was not involved in the tin bubble scandal or any other commodity. You remember that? Our tax money to develop our country, to ensure that brothers and sisters, the farmers get some kind of assistance. We want to ensure that our money goes to improve our schools, to improve our roads, to improve our health centers. Brothers and sisters, it is scandalous day of this government. You recall when a newspaper published an article asking the Prime Minister to explain how he became a billionaire on a $5,000 salary. You remember that? And in that story, there was a question about his land deal. And they accused the newspaper of lying. But secretly they went back. They went secretly, and the Prime Minister paid $51,000 land taxes, which we should have paid in the first instance. So that was the beginning. So we have the land tax bubble. We have the tin bubble. We have the fertilizer bubble. And maybe by tomorrow, you hear of another bubble. We have to move away from that. We have to move, brothers and sisters, to elect this of the United Workers' Party to have a clean and green economy, where we have geothermal power, geothermal energy, where we can produce cheaper energy, brothers and sisters. We can even export cheap energy to our neighboring islands. We have to ensure, brothers and sisters, the people to depend on handouts and begging. We want to ensure that the people are independent, that they continue to work hard to maintain their families. And when they work hard, they can get returns for the hard work. And that they can praise their God. Because I know you, the people of delice, that you believe in God and you praise your God on a daily basis. And with God's help, together we will move along to ensure that Ron remains the parliamentary representative of this constituency and the next Prime Minister of Dominica. That we will move as a team together to bring back the United Workers' Party and to bring back prosperity to your beautiful